Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are tackling a really interesting geometry problem that combines circles and symmetry. We'll start by analyzing the figure step by step and use the information to find the circumference of each of the smaller circles here. So grab your notebook, follow along carefully, and let's see how geometry connects beautifully through these circular patterns. The figure is made up of a big circle and four identical small circles. The small circles touch the big circle at 4 points. The total perimeter of all the shaded parts is 168 centimeter. What is the circumference of the small circle? So you can look at it. There is one big circle and four small circles here. So let's take a look at one small circle here that is highlighted here. This is one small circle. And if we look at this circle, up from here to here, that should be the radius of the circle, right? Now if I extend this radius and make it the diameter of this circle, then I will get another r here, which is also the radius of this smaller circle. But if I look at this whole thing here, this line here, and in comparison with the big circle here, this line is the radius of the big circle. So from this we know that the radius of the small circle is just r, whereas the radius of this big circle is 2r. Now like this, I have another circle here, a small circle, third circle here, and I have four such circles here. Now let's take a look at this line here, because we need to find the given information is about the total perimeter of all the shaded parts. So if I look at the shade perimeter of this guy, this shaded part, it is this and this. Let me go back. Now in this circle, see this part of this circle, which is actually a quarter circle, that is the perimeter, is part of the perimeter of this shaded region here, whereas this part, this quarter circle, is the perimeter or part of the perimeter of this shaded region, because this is a boundary for the shaded region. Similarly, this quarter circle is part of the boundary for this shaded region, and similarly this line here, that is also a part of the boundary for this shaded region. So if I just take the perimeter of this circle, it covers or a part of the perimeter of the shaded region. Now let's take a look at this second circle here. The second circle is again, this is a boundary for this shaded region, this is a boundary for this shaded region, this is a boundary for this shaded region, and this is a part of the boundary for this shaded region. Now the same applies for the third circle as well. This is a part of the boundary for this shaded region, this for this, and this for this, and this is a part of the boundary for this shaded region. Now we are left with this to cover or to complete the boundary for this shaded region. That comes from the last circle that we have here, highlighted here. Now, have we covered all parts or all boundaries of the shaded region? Yes, for this shaded region, this, we have covered. But for this region, I have covered this and this. I'm still left with this portion. Again, for this, I've covered this, but I'm still left with this portion. Similarly here and here. And we know that when you add this, that is nothing but the perimeter of the big circle here. So what we have seen here is that if I find the length of this small circle plus this small circle plus this small circle and this small circle and the whole length of this whole big circle, that length is the entire perimeter of all the shaded regions that are shown here. So that is what we need to figure out, because that is given to be 168 centimeters. Now, what is the total perimeter of all the shaded parts, which is 168 centimeters? But Beyond that, we don't have any information. We need to figure out what is the radius of each of these circles. So to do that, so we're going to see how many. So 168 is equal to what? It is equal to the perimeter of the 4 small circles plus the perimeter of one big circle. So what is the perimeter of one small or 4 small circles plus one big circle? Now, we know that the formula for the circumference or perimeter of a circle is 2 pi r. Now we are talking about this small circle whose radius is r, and we have 4 such small circles. So that will be written as 4 times 2 pi r. Now to that we add the perimeter of one big circle or the circumference of one big circle, which is 2 pi times. Now the radius of the big circle according to this figure is 2r, because smaller circle radius is r, but for the big circle this is here up to here, so that is r plus r, which is 2r. So, and we only have one big circle, so I don't have to multiply this with anything here. So I need to add all of both of them to get the total perimeter of the shaded region. And now I'll have to replace or equate this to 168. So this is 4 times 2, 8 pi r, plus 2 times 2, 4 pi r, which is equal to 12 pi r. And this 12 pi r is equal to 168 as per given in the question. So 12 pi r is 168, and pi, he has asked us to use 22 by 7. So 12 times 22 by 7 times r is equal to 168. Leave r on the left hand side, move everything to the right. So based on that, you will get r is equal to 49 by 11. You cancel out and leave it at 49 by 11. We don't have to make it into decimal, because this is not the question that was asked for us to find. So this is an intermediate step. So we could leave it like that. The reason is, in future calculations, if some of them gets cancelled, then it will still give a clean answer rather than trying to make it a decimal here right now. So the question is, what is the circumference of this small circle? And we know that the circumference of the small circle is just 2 pi r. So we are going to find only the circumference of one small circle, and that is equal to 2 pi r. And here you will have to substitute 2 times pi is 22 by 7 times radius is 49 over 11. 7 times 7 gets cancelled here, so you will left with 7 on the numerator this side, and 11 times 2 will come here. So 2 times 2 times 7, which is 4 times 7, which is equal to 28 centimeter square. So that is the circumference of one small circle. Now there is a part B for this question as well. We'll see what that is. The main question is still the same. Part B of the question is, what is the total perimeter of region P, Q, R, and S? So we just need to figure out what is the perimeter of this region. So to do that, let's take something here. Say for example, this is actually a quarter circle and this is a quarter circle. So if I draw a line like this, this actually is a semicircle. This is half of the circle here, right? And now take a look at this one. This is again another semicircle. So when you add this plus this, you already get one circle. That is this one small circle. Now similarly, this portion here, this portion here, that makes another semicircle, and this forms another semicircle. So we have 4 semicircles. When you combine all together, you will get 2 circles. So we want to find the perimeter of region PQRS, but actually it is the perimeter of 2 small circles. So circumference of 2 small circles, that is equal to 2 times 2 pi r, and we already know that is 2 times 2, 4 times pi is they've asked us to take it as 22 by 7, and that times the radius that we found in the last part, 49 by 11. So do all cancellation, 7 times 7 here and 11 times 2 here. So 4 times 2 is 8, 7 times 8 is 56. So the answer would be 56 centimeter square. Hope this was useful. I thought the key to understand is to try to visualize and find out what exactly is each of these parts. I hope the visualization helped you in understanding. Go ahead, try more problems like this. And if you have comments, please leave your comments in the comments section. And wishing you all the best. Have a great day. Happy learning. Bye.